man, this is Joshua. I've been hearing a lot about you, and thank you for meeting me. And I run this business where we provide... No. That is not the right way for you to introduce yourself, especially in a business setting. You see, I have attended so many business networking events and I'm still shocked. So many professionals doesn't really know how to properly introduce themselves. Some of them are too aggressive and some of them are just too shy to even talk about their name. And personally, this is what I believe. You will never get the second chance to make the first impressions. So I'm going to share with you how to properly introduce yourself so you can come across professional and yet not too aggressive. Now, if you are meeting a stranger, the last thing you ever want to be is being too excited. Just imagine if you are meeting a stranger, right? And that person walk to you and shake your hand and keep shaking your hand and say, "Wow, very nice meeting you, and I heard about you a lot of time." What would you think? Like, you're gonna think, "Oh my god, this guy is nuts." You don't want to keep shaking their hand and spit out so many information at once. Instead, do a proper handshake and introduce yourself calmly. "Hi, my name is Joshua." Just like this. Alright? Now, if you are a little bit shy or you are a little bit more introvert, that's okay. Take your time, introduce yourself slowly, calmly, no rush. Now, what I personally like to do is that I want to grab their hand firmly when I say out my name, especially if your name is a little bit more difficult to pronounce or memorize. "Hi, my name is Joshua." Just imagine that I'm shaking someone else's hand, okay? So this is my hand, and this is what I'm going to do. "Hi, my name is Joshua." Because I want them to have a deep mind-muscle connections so that they can remember my name easily. You know those people who shake your hand very happily and talk for 5, 10 or 15 minutes, and what happened is that after 10 minutes, they forgot your name. And we certainly don't want that to happen. Now, what if you are going into a business event or any event together with your friends? How do you introduce your friends? And before I tell you how, I met a very awkward situation when my friend was trying to introduce me to someone else. This is basically what he did. "Hey, meet my friend." And I was standing there like, oh my god, what I'm going to do next? And probably the guy is going to think the same thing. What now? Like, who is this guy? And that's just so awkward. So you don't want to do this. Don't put your friends into an awkward situations, okay? Promise me. So next time when you want to introduce your friend to someone else, do it properly, do it nicely. So here's how you can do it. "Hi John, meet my friends here, Jason." And you put your hand behind your friend's back and just give it a little push when you introduce his name. It is almost like you are presenting something very valuable to someone else and you set them up for success. It's very simple, right? But you have to practice it. And knowing when to say what to say next is also very important. For example, after you introduce yourself, you can ask questions like, "What brought you to this event?" And that is how you can carry on with the conversations. So try this out in your next business meeting or your networking event and come back and comment below and let me know whether it works for you or not.